The given question is from J Mains 2026, and question is like this: the number of the real solutions of the equation x into mod of x plus 3 plus mod of x minus 1 minus 2 is 0. So what are the number of real solutions possible for this equation? Now the given equation is x into mod of x plus 3 plus x minus 1 mod minus 2 is 0. Here we have two critical points because x plus 3 is in mod. So this will give you x equal to minus 3, and x minus 1 is in mod. So this will give you x equal to 1. So we have two critical points to be discussed around the behavior of this equation. Okay. And you know, one thing you know, that mod of x is x if x is greater or equal to 0, and mod of x is minus x if x is less than 0. Yes or no? This is the behavior of mod function. Based on that, x plus 3 will be directly x plus 3 if x plus 3 is positive, that is greater or equal to 0, and this will give you x equal to minus 3, and its value will be negative minus of x plus 3 if x plus 3 is less than 0, and this will imply x is less than minus 3. Also, mod of x minus 1 will be x minus 1 if x minus 1 is greater or equal to 0. This will give you x greater or equal to 1, and it will be minus of x minus 1 if x minus 1 is less than 0, and this will give you x is less than 1. So in this way, when we combine the positive value for the two functions, okay, and discuss these points, the x equal to greater than minus 3, here we are getting greater than equal to 1. So if you draw the line, and you will see here is minus 3, here is 1. So 1 is saying greater than minus 3, here it will go 1 is saying greater than 1. So what is the common point? This is the common point, yes or no? Greater than 1. So for the positive values, okay, that we will discuss. Similarly for the negative values, if you will combine these two, this is the negative value for the this function, and this is negative value for this function. What are the points? X is less than minus 3 and x is less than 1. Similarly, minus 3 is here and 1 is here. Less than minus 3, less than 1. So this is the common point. Means x is less than minus 3 we will discuss. Okay. Here we will take which point? Greater than 1 point for the positive one, and here we will take this point for the negative values. This is the common value for the x. So we will discuss these two cases first, then we will discuss the points which is between minus 3 and 1. Okay, then we will discuss. So let us start. Just erase it because we don't want, we will discuss these points later on which are in the interval from minus 3 to 1. So now case 1, when x is greater or equal to 1, okay, because common thing is greater or equal to 1. In that case, both the modulus function is giving a positive value, so we will just write the positive one. X plus 3, no change. X minus 1, no change, equal to 0. Now we will solve this simple quadratic equation. It will change to x square plus 3x plus x minus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. This will give you x square plus 4x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, here you can write it if you understand it, that we are taking here x is greater or equal to 1 point, and here we will take x is less than minus 3 point. Okay, so first case we are discussing. Let us, using the quadratic formula, we will solve this question as Minus b means minus 4 plus minus b square minus 4ac means 4 square is 16 minus 4ac means minus 4 into 1 into minus 3, that is 12, by 2a means 2 into 1 2. So minus 4 plus minus, this is 28 by 2. So on simplification you will get minus 4 plus minus 2 root 7 upon 2, and which will give you minus 2 plus minus root 7. So here you will see, suppose you are taking root 7 will be 2.6, because 2.7 will give you 2.7 will give you 7.29. So root 7 is 7.00 type of. So this will give you 2.6 and something like that. Okay, this is the root 7 value. So when it is in plus, so 2.6 minus 2 will give you a positive value. Okay, so from here we will take one solution, and here, but positive value is in the fraction, means minus 2 plus 2.6. If you are saying, what you will get? 0.6, yes or no? But our x is greater than 1. Can you see? Our condition is greater than 1. So plus value is not possible, and negative value is already not possible, being because it is negative. Okay, so from here we cannot get any solution for this equation in this range, that is x is greater or equal to 1. Is it clear? Am I clear? Yes. So you can say no solution possible as x is greater or equal to 1. Okay, so one point we are getting as this 0.6 type of thing, and another you will get negative. Okay, both are not greater than equal to 1, so not possible solution. Now we will discuss the case 2. Case 2, when x is less than minus 3. So both modulus function will give you a negative value, so minus of x plus 3, here also minus of x minus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. So minus x square minus 3x minus x plus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. So you are getting minus x square minus 4x minus 1 equal to 0, which in turn will give you x square plus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Here also quadratic formula, x equal to minus b means minus 4 plus minus b square minus 4ac, 16 minus 4, because both is 1, a and c, 2a. This will give you minus 4 plus minus root under 8 upon 2, which will give you minus 4 plus minus 2 root 2 upon 2, which will give you minus 2 plus minus root 2. So here our range is what? X is less than minus 3. So let us see what are the values possible which is less than minus 3. Root 2, you know, root 2 1.414. So if you put minus 2 plus 1.4, minus 2 plus 1.4, what you will get? Minus and okay, 1.6 type of thing, minus 1.6. So is it less than minus 3? No. So this solution is also not possible. Okay, this solution is not possible because our motto is to find values which is less than minus 3. So minus 1.6 is greater than minus 3. Okay, so this is not possible. And check for this minus 2 minus. If you take minus 2 minus 1.4, what you will get? Minus 3.4. So is it possible to take? It is less than minus 3. So this value we will accept. So one solution is possible. What you will say? One solution possible and its value is minus 2 minus root 2. Okay, from this. Now we have to discuss case 3. Case 3 will be the range which is your x is greater than equal to minus 3 and less than 1. Okay, so this interval, let us see, you have minus 3, this is your 1, and within this range, if you take any point in your equation here, what is the our point of consideration is minus 3 and less than 1. Suppose we are taking the any point among these intervals, minus 2 suppose. What happens here? Minus 2. Here minus 2 if you put, this will give you positive value. Here if you put minus 2, what happens? For minus 2, see here, if it is less than, it will give you a negative value. Yes or no? So this is positive and this is negative. Similarly for here, take a point, suppose 0.5 you are taking. If you are taking 0. This is positive and 0.5 if you take here again negative. Yes or no? So entire range is giving you a point in which this is positive and this is negative. Am I clear? Okay. So we will take the case third as, we will write the case third as like this, x into, this is giving you a positive value, so x plus 3, and here we are getting a negative value, so minus of x minus 1, and minus 2 was already there. Okay, see, this is positive and this is negative in all the interval between minus 3 and 1. Now we will solve. X square plus 3x minus x plus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. So x square plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Again same formula, quadratic, minus b minus 2 plus minus root under b square minus 4ac. So 4 minus, so it will become plus 4ac, so 4 by 2 minus 2 plus minus, it will give you root under 8, so 2 root 2 we can write upon 2. This will give you minus 1 plus minus root 2. So if you check, root 2 is 1.4. So minus 1 plus 1.4 will give you 0.4. It is lying between this interval, isn't it? 0.4, yes. Similarly for the next point, that is, so this is okay. Now for the negative, minus 1 minus 1.4 will give you minus 2.4. Is it lying between this interval? Yes, minus 2.4 will lie. So we have two solutions. Okay, here we are getting how many solutions? Two solutions. And what are they? Minus 1 plus root 2 comma minus 1 minus root 2. So now you can count the whole solution. How many possible solutions are there? Here we have two solutions, this and this. Here we have one solution, this one, and here we have no solution. So no solution also to be counted. So as a whole we are getting 2 plus 1 solution, that is 3 solutions. 3 solutions possible, isn't it? Option is, you can check from the option 3 is your A. So write option A is correct. Option A correct. Okay, thank you.